Oh, so the Chevy can go. It can go. It's just he's driving it slow. What's he doing now? Is he threatening parked cars? I know, but he's like swerving.
Good afternoon, everyone. You are watching News Now, which is part of Fox10Phoenix.com. We are live in Los Angeles, California, where you can see police surrounding this red SUV. We do not have a whole lot of information about exactly what is going on here, but viewer discretion is advised. Skyfox is probably zooming out here. We're going to continue to monitor this situation. When and if I learn anything new, I'll let you know. Friendly reminder, everybody, in the afternoon, Fox 11 Los Angeles, that's our sister station. They have a shared helicopter agreement with another news station, so even though there's somebody in that helicopter, we cannot take the audio. A lot of people come in and ask all the time, hey, why can't we hear exactly what's going on? We know somebody's in there, and that is the reasoning why. It looks like this is coming to a conclusion here any moment, though. Police do believe whoever is driving that red SUV does have a weapon on him or her. So looks like lots of people there in the area trying to talk whoever this is out of that red SUV. And it's definitely garnering a lot of people's attentions. Officers are already out of their SUV. And this is definitely a residential area. Lots of houses on both sides of the street. And they are looking out for their own safety as well as the safety of the suspect even. And passersby. So again, we cannot take the audio, but we are watching what appears to be what may have become a standoff situation in Los Angeles, California. I am working to get more details for you. When and if I learn anything else, I will let you know. But again, this is News Now, which is a part of Fox10Phoenix.com. We are on the Fox 10 Phoenix Facebook Live as well as YouTube. We're being told that this type of pursuit is kind of being referred to as a stop and go, and that's because it's going and then stopping and then going and then stopping. But again, police do believe whoever is behind the wheel of that red SUV is armed. Just getting word from one of our executive producers here at Fox 10 Phoenix that this is off of 75th Street and Figueroa in the Cypress Park area. For those not familiar with this part of Southern California, this is South Central Los Angeles, and you can see the crowd continuing to build around the suspect. Police are out of their SUVs as well, and again, this is being called a stop-and-go pursuit because that's exactly how this situation has been. The suspect behind the wheel there, we do believe it is a he, has taken off, then stopped, then taken off, then stopped. For those asking why we cannot have the chopper audio, that is because Fox 11 Los Angeles, our sister station, they have a shared helicopter agreement with another station in the Los Angeles area in the afternoon, and that is why. But again, my name is Pilar Arias. I'm here watching live with you and letting you know the little information that I know. And here's the go part, everybody. Remember, this is called a stop-and-go pursuit. So the suspect taking off again, police right on his tail and pulled into a little alleyway there. So now it looks like he's surrounded. Doesn't look like he has anywhere to go. Might be trying to take off running, though, everybody. So again, viewer discretion is advised. We have no idea what this person is thinking. Again, we do highly believe it is a man and he is armed. Los Angeles police continuing to crowd the crowd there in the street as well, kind of running off in all sorts of directions, and officers attempted to approach there with a weapon and then backed off. But again, this is being called a stop-and-go pursuit because it's just that. The suspect in that red SUV is taking off and then stopping, taking off again, and stopping. He just went not very far, and you can see the tire is completely shredded, that front passenger tire. There's even a cat running across the alley, and very little information at this time as to exactly what we know, but it doesn't look like the suspect has a whole lot of room to go anywhere at this point. Really just unfortunately putting a lot of people's lives in danger. We don't want to see anybody hurt. We don't, oh, and there's officers right there as well. It is believed that this suspect is armed. You're watching this all unfold live on Fox News Now, which is a part of Fox10Phoenix.com. Slow roll here, everybody. The suspect again, slow roll. Makes you wonder if the officers right there are even speaking to him, or if they're talking to each other to try to get this suspect to come out peacefully, not hurt himself, not hurt others. It is believed to be a man, and he is believed to be armed. This is South Central Los Angeles, 75th Street and Figueroa. Look at that crowd behind all the officers, everybody. They're kind of doing crowd control at this point. Like, hey, everybody, please step back. Let us do our job. But a lot of people, you know, this could be the suspect's neighborhood. They might all know him and be trying to tell police exactly how to deal with this situation. Maybe they know about something that's going on with him. Okay, driver's side door open. Is that a hand up? Both hands up. We're hearing that he threw keys out of the window, everybody. Crowd is definitely large in the street there, right by that alleyway. But it does look like the suspect might be surrendering. All right, the suspect is out of the SUV, both hands up. Walking towards officers, so that definitely makes you think that yes, they were talking to him the whole time. It appears that he is listening to commands. Look at all those people though. Large, very large crowd at South Central LA. Checking the vehicle, make sure there's nobody else in there. Likely going to search. More officers moving in. Suspect is down on the ground, does appear to be complying, listening to officers. Yeah. And will likely be in custody here any moment. But look at the attention this whole situation has gotten in this neighborhood. Suspect is officially apprehended. This stop and go police chase is now over. You saw it live here on News Now, which is a part of Fox10Phoenix.com. Man, it's one thing to be dealing with a suspect that you believe to be armed that led officers on a stop and go chase, but then to have to deal with a crowd that large as well at the same time. A lot of our viewers on the Fox 10 Phoenix Facebook Live saying great job, officers. Officers out there still doing crowd control, everyone, as they try to put this suspect in an officer's SUV. Likely some shouting, tons of people with their phones out, other cameras as well. This is all unfolding in the streets of South Central Los Angeles.